Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody and this video is for the element of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn pertaining to the full moon in Scorpio that we got coming here in a few days. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the star sign of Virgo. If you're a Taurus or a Capricorn, your signs will be timestamped, so you can just go right ahead to your messages. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Virgos, what does the full moon in Scorpio's energy look like for you, Virgos? Virgos, what does the full moon in Scorpio's energy look like around Virgo? Okay, well, prosperity lies ahead, Virgo, right? So we have a new moon, so I feel like this is a new fresh energy. We also have Taurus, the sign of Taurus coming out, which is also a fellow earth sign, Virgo. So I feel like, stop bullying about the situation, because something new, something that's going to be very prosperous is coming towards you, Virgo, with the full moon in Scorpio, right? So let's go ahead and pull, what is a gateway? What's going on for you, Virgo? What gateway is opening up for you, Virgo, in the full moon in Scorpio energies? What is a gateway that is opening up for you in the full moon in Scorpio energies? What is a gateway that is opening up for Virgo? Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. So I feel like you are having some sort of freedom. I feel like there's a freedom within you, Virgo, that is igniting a courage to, like, not just walk. We're talking about charging ahead, waving that white flag, offering surrender and being courageous while you are speeding towards this prosperity that is so meant for you, Virgo. Beautiful. All right, so moving forward fearlessly, gathering your inner forces and taking a risk, speaking up for yourself by honoring your truth. This isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. So again, having that freedom to charge towards prosperity, because it's right in front of you. It lies right ahead of you. All right, so what are you letting go of in the full moon in Scorpio, Virgo? What are you letting go of? What is Virgo letting go of? What is Virgo letting go of for the full moon in Scorpio? What is Virgo letting go of? Full moon in Scorpio. What is Virgo letting go of? All right, Virgo, so here is the front of your card. It says learning lessons at work. So I feel like you could be learning some sort of a lesson when it comes to something you're working on, maybe a job. I see somebody who's writing something down here. So today I will, Virgo, today I will accept my present circumstances on the job, right? I will reflect on the fact that what I am learning in my life applies to what I am learning at work. I believe that I'm right where I need to be, both at home and at my job. So, and because you are, learning that you are right where you need to be in your life, at your job, at your home, you are like moving forward, like it's things are speeding up, like you're having this sense of freedom to charge right towards what you want, what is prosperous for you. I feel like because you're willing to accept the present circumstances in your life, it's igniting this courage within you to realize how truly strong you are, right? So let's go ahead and move forward into the next card. So where are you at, Virgo? Where are you at spiritually? Where is Virgo at spiritually? All right, Virgo. So you have caution flags spiritually. You're feeling cautious. You could be feeling a bit guarded. You could be maybe sensing some warning. So I feel like what is happening with you spiritually is, instead of being cautious, instead of feeling like there's danger all around you, you are willing to just stay more in the present moment and learn to reflect, learn to reflect on why you got this warning sign, why you feel, maybe you feel like you're a bit of a stranger at work, like you're a different. I kind of feel like you could be getting some like warning vibes even. But I feel like it's your own energy, it's you being cautious. It's you being too overly cautious moving forward, moving towards what will make you happy, what is going to bring prosperity into your life. So you are learning that you are right where you need to be in this now present moment, both at home and at your workplace. And I kind of feel like you're putting down that caution flag, right? You're putting down that caution flag because you're realizing that that caution flag is actually making your life a little messy, making your life a little broken, so to speak, and it's like breaking down your courage. And here you are reflecting on that, and you're learning how to be more strong and be more valiant moving forward, right? And because of that learning process, you're actually, like I said, waving that I surrender flag to the universe and moving forward. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use, this is the Shapeshifter Tarot. So we're going to go ahead and pull a card for you, Virgo. So how is Virgo shape-shifting their life in this full moon in Scorpio? Ooh, talk about earth signs, earth element, pentacles, goddess of the earth. So I'm going to hold that there for a second and let you take a good gander at it. This is the first time I am incorporating these tarot cards into a reading. I am still in the process of learning them. So we're going to go ahead and read from the book, because the words, the book seems to delve in a little bit deeper. And the messages become more clear, because these are and I'm talking very, very, very deep cards. So here you are, Virgo, the King of Pentacles, right? So in a garden of earthly beauty stands a shape-shifting hair woman, the great ancestral goddess Danu. Also Dana, Anu, and Dawn. She is the mother of the gods of the Tuatha De Danann, a people of superior intelligence and artistic skill who were later transformed into the Daoine Sidhe, the fairy folk, an underworld fertility deity and Mother Earth. Danu's name means knowledge. In her honor, the Celts called the five-star pentagram constellation Cassiopeia, or Pia, I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, by the name of Lis Dawn, or Danu's house. The shapeshifter Danu carries the sun power of a living golden serpent wound about her wrist like a bracelet. The coiling of the snake similar to the coiling of the DNA helix. She appears with dark hair streaked with white, and her gray eyes flash brightly from her part human, part hare face. Ritually hunted once a year on May Day, which we are coming upon May Day here shortly, the hare is credited for forming, ordering, and enlarging the earth. The shapeshifter's hooded cape flows freely in the breeze. It's a fabric woven of different colored threads, green, red, and white. A brooch decorated with trefoil design, the culminated powers of the goddess, holds a shapeshifter's cloak together at her throat, symbolic of the cauldron of rebirth, right? With Scorpio, the house of transformation, the house of rebirth and plenty. A bird bath with the three carved faces and the image of a white bird rests next to the hare woman. Life springs forth from the base of the bird bath, giving rise to a fiery-like beings and a pomegranate tree laden with ripe fruit. Because of its numerous seeds, the pomegranate, akin to the apple, is a symbol of fertility. Climbing red and white roses representing the purity of love cover the bird bath, the shapeshifter's gown, and the garden. A lone raven, a bird of the goddess, flies overhead. So the goddess of earth represents a generous woman who has wisdom and practical influence in your life, usually a mother or grandmother figure who is down to earth and can teach you how to build new patterns and positive structures in your life. Now is the time to learn understanding and control while affirming and expressing your nurturing qualities, your earthiness. By understanding the riches you have been given, it becomes easier to create on the physical plane. Use your talents to the best of your ability, developing more fruitful associations both personally and professionally with others. Networking with like-minded people you have affinity with is warranted. You have freedom from material lack, as there will be evidence of a good harvest in your work and relationships very soon. A card of roots. The goddess of earth may foretell family history coming to the forefront or a family meeting. So what stood out the most to me is understanding the riches. And it's becoming easier to create on the physical plane. Why? Because you're learning how to stay more in the present moment and reflect on what you have learned and apply it to your life. And it has made you strong. It has made you courageous. And through all of that, you are charging right towards prosperity and abundance. Virgo. So that's what I got from that card. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for you, Virgo. What's going on with love for you, Virgo? So we have a bird coming through. We got action in divine feminine. So, what I like about this is, look at this bird right here flying right towards the king of earth or the goddess of earth, with another bird in the background, which happens to be this bird, right? So I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like you have the feminine energy. So you have the king of earth, which is very masculine, and then we have the feminine. And I feel like what is happening is you are merging your masculine and feminine energies, okay, Virgo, in this full moon in Scorpio. and it's transforming you, and it's like you are going through this rebirth of coming into perhaps sacred union with yourself, which in turn is drawing a particular person to your life, or if it's not drawing them to your life, you're actually igniting the courage to take the action to go towards a particular person in your life, Virgo. So, you know, there's a lot of action happening. What the action is you are going through this rebirth, right? You're accepting the lessons. You have learned your lessons, and now you are reflecting upon them lessons, and you're understanding that everything happened for a reason, and you are right where you need to be in your life. It's like you're putting down the caution flags, because that caution has destructed around you. I feel like you are facing them shadows of them lessons, right? And now, because of that merging of your masculine and feminine energies, it's actually igniting the courage for you to take action and go after what you want, Virgo. That's what I see. So let's go ahead and clarify, Virgo, for Virgo. So clarify action for Virgo. Clarify action for Virgo. Yep, look at that, the strength. So you got the strength. You got the strength to come out of this dark energy, right? You know, and this is a number 8. And 8 is understanding something, a new opportunity. So you are realizing, right? You are reflecting on what was restraining you. You're reflecting on what was restraining you, and it was definitely that caution flag when it comes to love, right? So here we have, look at this lion. To me, it looks like this lion has been crying. Look at the eyes, right? He doesn't look very happy. He looks like, you know, he's the one. If you look at this card, right? See this shadow here, and look where this lion is sitting. It kind of looks to me like this lion is sitting in this shadow, right? And you are like, again, realizing the strength that it took to restrain yourself, the power that it took away from you being so overly cautious, right? Looking at everything in a very caution way, and looking at everything as dangerous. So, and you're seeing how that has caused a lot of, see the reflection right here, the reflection of this shadow. See the shadow? You know, and that's what you're doing. You're reflecting on the fact of what you have learned in your life, right? What you have learned in your life, and how it has applied to what you are learning here in the present moment. So we have Leo energy coming through, and Leo is actually giving you the strength to take action and come out of the shadows with something, with your life, right? And believing that you learned what you needed to learn to bring you to where you are at right at this moment. So let's go ahead and clarify divine feminine for Virgo. Yeah, the sun. Yeah, so the sun is illuminating, and that makes perfect sense, because look at the sun right here coming up or setting, one of the two, and look at the ground, how barren, how broken, how dry it is. And then I see like some emotions over here too. So I feel like the sun has illuminated, right? The sun has illuminated what was broken, what was dry, what was barren, what was cracked within you on an emotional level, right? Within your heart space, and showing you the growth, illuminating the growth that you have experienced and the strength that you have accumulated through this growth, right? Through this growth. And again, it's being reflected back to you. And that is exactly what is happening. The sun is reflecting back to you the things that you have learned. The things that you have learned. And now you are applying it to your current state, realizing how truly strong that you have been. And it's igniting this courage and this passion within you to take the action that is required to go after love, to go after a specific person that you perhaps love or want to grow old together with. But I feel like you have restrained yourself from love for a reason. And that's because you have been so overly cautious on a spiritual level. So that's what I see for you. So let's see what are some signs that Spirit is showing you. Some signs that Spirit is showing you. Virgo. Signs that Spirit is showing Virgo. Yep. Look at that, the snake. Showing you what you've needed to shed, right? What you have needed to shed. What has had you all tied up in a knot. And that's that caution flag that has been being reflected back to you. So Spirit is telling you it's time to shed that energy. And you're seeing that because you're reflecting on that energy that is being reflected back to you. Look at this. I'm seeing that 8 energy. I'm pretzeled. When I see a pretzel, I think about things that are in a knot, right? And I feel like, look, that snake is headed right towards that full moon in Scorpio. What do snakes do? They shed. They shed old skins, right? And through shedding an old skin, you're shedding an old version of yourself on a spiritual level, which is actually birthing a new you, Virgo, growing. All right. So, and the thing is that Leo rules the sign. So you could have Leo in your chart. Maybe you're a Virgo moon and a Leo sun. That is something that is I'm getting that is coming through. And Venus, the feminine, is in Taurus. So you could have Venus in Taurus, the sun in Leo, and have a Virgo moon. Those are just some things that could be specific to a specific person. That doesn't have to apply to all. So what else are you showing Virgos, Spirit? Yep, that luck is on your side. Luck is on your side, Virgos. Luck is on your side. What a beautiful message for you, Virgo. So what is the chakra that is being affected for Virgo in this full moon in Scorpio energy? What is the chakra being affected for Virgo in the full moon in Scorpio energy? A chakra being affected. Well, we got 3 cards. So let's start off with the bottom one. We have all things work best in conjunction with all things. Chakra balance, equilibrium. So just like I said, the masculine king and the feminine queen coming into balance. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citron, carnelian, and smoky quartz is some crystals they recommend. And we have another one here. Chakra balance, harmony, Harmony makes the song of the life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite. So Virgo, you have 2 cards of balance here. Balance, chakra balance, coming into union, alignment within yourself is igniting freedom for you to charge towards your prosperity, to charge towards love even. So then we have the crown chakra, peace. In stillness, the answer is revealed. And then we have clear quartz, which also showed up on the chakra balance. So I feel like that's the most important crystal, because it'll help open up that crown chakra and to help you find the answers that you are looking for. But it'll also help you to bring, also help bring peace into your life, right? Peace to understand, Virgo, you're right where you need to be at. All right, so let's go ahead and see who is around you, Virgo. Who is around Virgo in the full moon in Scorpio? Who is around Virgo in the full moon in Scorpio energy? Surround Virgo in the full moon in Scorpio energy. Ooh. We have mountains. Stand your ground, right? So Spirit is telling you, stand your ground. If you stand your ground, you're going to become, and look, the reflection again. So something is definitely being reflected within you to stand your ground with something. So mountain card. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it's absolutely right. Exactly. You are right where you need to be. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. So, yeah, you are right where you need to be, and you need to stand your ground, and that's being reflected back to you as well. So let's pull one final card. This is a animal totem card with a crystal on it. So let's go ahead and pull one final card, an animal. And look at this. You have the crow. How convenient is that to have birds, and now you have the crow coming through. Larimer, omen of change, keeper of law and cooperation. Spirit of crow, help me talk and walk in truth, adapt to changes in my life, and work in cooperation with others. Thank you. So you got the crow coming through, right? The omen of change is in the air. And we see that because you do have right here, right there, a bird, a crow, a raven, and right here. This is, I don't think this is a crow, but it's still a bird, right? So you have birds around you, Virgo. All right, Virgos, those are your full moon in Scorpio energies. Thank you, and have a blessed day. Hi, Tauruses. So here are your messages for the full moon in Scorpio that we got happening here in a few days. So we're going to go ahead and see what's the moon's energy around you, Taurus. What is the moon's energy around Taurus for the full moon in Scorpio energy? What is the full moon energy around Taurus? Full moon energy around Taurus. Alright. So Tauruses, a fiery climax is approaching with Aries coming through. So Aries is the house of ourself. Right? The house of, it's the very first house which represents ourself, right? So the full moon, I feel, is reflecting something within yourself that perhaps needs to be purified, Taurus. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is a gateway that is opening up for you, Taurus. What is a gateway that is opening up for Tauruses? A gateway that is opening up for Tauruses. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. So look at all the objects that are popping out of that hat. All right. So we have, it looks to me like an ankh. We have a key. We have a lightning bolt. We have a planet, which I think is Jupiter. We have the moon, the stars. We have a gift here. We have a crystal. We have the Star of David or Merkaba. We have the trifold right here, and we have a music note. We have the North Star. We have a rose, and this is all popping out of your hat, Taurus. So you are gonna start believing in the magic in your life, and you're gonna start pulling out all of these objects out of your hat as if by magic. So it is indeed a magical universe for you, Taurus. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The key to opening these doors is to trust in something that you cannot see or hear. You can have doubts yet still believe in a vast and mysterious universe where signs, symbols, and coincidence reveal secret messages. Even if your faith is the size of a mustard seed, magic can abound. Believe. So, you know, it's so they want you to ask, how can you access even more magic in your life? And how is that? To purify something within yourself. Your belief system is what I feel. How can you have more magic in your life? Purify how you believe. Believe in the magic. Believe in yourself. Believe if you can't see something right in front of your nose. Still believe that you can pull things out as if by magic. That is what I feel for you, Taurus. So let's go ahead and see, what are you letting go of, Taurus, in this full moon in Scorpio energy? What are you letting go of, Taurus? Allowing things to happen. So there you are. North, south, east, west. So you're calling in the directions. You could be calling in the directions. You could be calling in the elements as well. And using the directions and elements to perhaps to do some magic, like cast some spells. But I do see something with the directions coming through here. I feel like you're learning this in this full moon in Scorpio energy. So Taurus, today I will let things happen without worrying about the significance of each event. I will trust that this will bring about my growth faster than running around with a microscope. I will have faith that my lessons will reveal themselves in their own time, right? So exactly, you are trusting. You are trusting in the magic of things, and that is what you are purifying within yourself. You are not going to worry about events. I feel like you're going to be learning how to practice magic, perhaps cast spells by calling in the elements, calling in the directions, and putting the intention out there, and then just handing it over to the universe and allowing things to just happen, right? To just happen. So I feel like that's what you're purifying within yourself. The shadows of your belief system, the shadows of trust, you know, and I feel like you are purifying that, right? You are purifying that because you're becoming that ram and you're head-butting the lessons out, so that they can, so that things can reveal themselves in their own time. All right, so let's keep going. So what's going on spiritually with you, Taurus? What is going on spiritually with you? Spiritually for Taurus, what is going on spiritually? Taurus. Okay. So that's spirit of the pumpkin. Autumn, harvest, and midnight, right? So we have the pumpkin here. The pumpkin is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the feminine energy. But this is also, the sacral chakra is where we co-create, where we birth things from. So I feel like, you know, it's also the water chakra. So I feel like what you are purifying is that worry within that sacral chakra, and you were learning to trust in the darkness, right? Trust in the magic. I want to say midnight as darkness, but I also feel like, you know, we got midnight, we got the 4 directions. So again, you could be learning magic and learning when the correct time to perform magic in. And then trusting, you know, trusting when things will manifest, things will come to harvest. Perhaps like the magic or the spell that you cast is you're trusting in the harvest of that magic that you create, is what I feel. And you're not going to worry, because you're going to purify that emotional body through letting go of worry and just letting the event come to fruition as it should. And so I feel like what you're doing is learning how to cast spells in the right way, right? And not putting the intention of worry into them spells. And then we have Spirit of the Woods, voices, goblins, and nightmares. So that worry is just a voice that is haunting you. I do feel too, using your voice, as in calling in the elements, calling in the directions, using your voice for positive things, and having faith. So I do feel, Taurus, you are learning a lot of lessons. You're learning how to use magic in your life, right? And how to, you know, I feel like you've been on the journey. And I feel like what you're doing is you're incorporating the darkness and the light. And you are, I don't feel like you are staying significant to the light. I feel like you're in a very balanced energy, Taurus, in the darkness and the light. I feel like you walk your own path in your own way, is what I feel. And I feel like you are purifying that sacral chakra, that emotional body, and you are trusting in the magic that you put out there, and you're not putting the power of intention with voicing worry. You are putting your power of intention with voicing positiveness, and having faith in the magic that you put out there. This is wonderful, because out of all the readings, you're the only one who has magic coming up So what are you shape-shifting into, Taurus? What are you shape-shifting into? Shape-shifting. What is Taurus shape-shifting into? All right, so we have a number 23. It's called the Dreamer. See the moon in the background here? That's that full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is water energy, so I see you standing in that pool of water. I don't know, I see a swan on this card as well. So a number 23, and guess what? Today just happens to be the 23rd of April. So I don't know if that is going to be significant to you, Taurus. So yes, I am reading from the book because these are very deep cards, and we are going to learn them together. I do read intuitively, but I feel like these cards are so deep that I feel like there's just more to it. All right, so this is about communication, right? The voices, metamorphosis, the full moon in Scorpio, metamorphosing, transforming, and then prophecy. So again, speaking something. So standing in the goddess position with the arms stretched upward, the swan woman holds the full moon lightly in her hands. Birds, ideas, fly freely in the distance, representing the boundless potential of the dreamer's mind. The swan maiden motif typifies a worldwide cycle of folklore that usually revolves around the metamorphosis of a beautiful maiden from swan to human form. The Celtic story of Angus Og and the Caer, I don't know how to pronounce that, is one such famous tale. Enveloped in surreal light, the swan woman is surrounded and protected by 3 trees representing the threefold one. Now remember what I said. I seen that on this card right here. The threefold. And then we have the dolphin, and we have a bluebird there. So, you know, just pointing things out to you. So a pattern mirrored in her 3-feathered necklace, her belt, and her circular earring. The Dreamer card symbolizes a purposeful merging of the conscious mind with the unconscious mind, shown by the lack of division between the pool of water and the trees. Nature mirrors the mind, right? Voices, goblins, and nightmares. There is no actual separation from dreaming and waking. All is connected in oneness, and there exists an ever-flowing collective well of energy that every dreamer can tap into. So Taurus, here you are tapping into the magic of the full moon, right? Tapping into the magic of the full moon and shape-shifting your emotional body, right? From worry, the goblins that have worried, that are chasing you, and trusting in your own growth, trusting in the magic of this transformation. A type of deeper communication with all parts of yourself. The Dreamer card signifies the release of your true spirit and dreams coming to fruition. Harvest. You find no division between dreaming and waking, and just as you remember what you did yesterday, you begin to clearly remember what you dreamed the last time you slept. This is a card of conscious and waking dreams, and also a card of precognitive or clairvoyant dreams. So pay close attention to what appears in dream and then what appears while you're not dreaming. Notice all the similarities and differences. The Dreamer card represents lucid dreaming and dimensional dreaming, which naturally lead to metamorphosis and shape-shifting. Be very mindful as to what and how you dream, as dreams have a way of coming true, right? So Taurus, I feel like you kind of have ability like I have. You can control your dreams. So in your dream, control your dreams, because your dreams eventually manifest as if by magic into your reality. So what is a struggle that you're having? It's your emotions within your dreams, the goblins and the nightmares, because I feel like you have the dreamer and you have nightmares. So I feel like you have a lot of nightmares, a lot of darkness on your journey where, you know, maybe you have some shadows, emotional shadows that are chasing you. So you have the capability to reach up, grab that full moon, and create from your dreams. You are gifted, precognizant, and clairvoyant. And I also feel too, you could be empath. Beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for you, Taurus. What is going on with you for love for Taurus? What is going on with love for Taurus? Taurus. Oh, look at that. Contemplation. So I feel this is you, Taurus, in your dream state. Look at you above them clouds, right? Above the clouds. And it's like, you know, I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like you meet your person in your dream state, right? I do. I feel like you meet your person like lucidly, like lucid dreaming. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another card for you, Taurus. Oh, look at this sticking in here. Huh, defense mechanism. Wow. So I feel like that's a nightmare. You may be a little bit defensive in your dreams. So let's go ahead and pull another card with love for Taurus. Yeah, look at that. Dark night of the soul. So when it comes to love, I do believe, again, you meet your person on the astral realm is what I feel. You shapeshift in your dreams and you meet your person on the astral realm. And I feel like here's that darkness. I feel like on that astral realm, you show yourself like your shadow side is what I want to say. Yeah, that's what I see. All right, let's clarify before I go any further for Taurus when it comes to contemplation and dark night of the soul. So I feel like here, dark night of the soul and pumpkin. Remember I said I felt a little bit of a darkness, a little bit of a shadowy energy. And I feel like here you are contemplating your emotions, contemplating that sacral chakra, your feelings, your desires, right? And I feel like, you know, again, while you're sleeping, you could be meeting a particular person on the astral realm. And I feel like, you know, that's what Spirit is telling you. You have the power to control your dreams. You're a very magical human being. So what I feel is this is that shadow that the full moon is reflecting within you, right? Within your emotional body, right here. And you're sitting there and you're contemplating that. And you're contemplating this shadow within yourself that needs to be purified. That is creating the nightmares while you are dreaming, right? She's standing in that pool of water. Sacral chakra is your water chakra. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify contemplation for Taurus. for the full moon in Scorpio. Yup, the world. It's time to complete something. Contemplation, completion. So you're contemplating and completing a very important cycle within yourself. This dark night of the soul energy, right? You're completing a very important cycle, and you're bringing yourself into the center of who you are through creating your own reality while you are sleeping. So within your reality, I feel, that's why you're having a lot of nightmares. And I feel like even in your waking, your life could be a bit of a nightmare as well. And I feel like you don't realize how magical you truly are, and that you have the ability, again, to shift your dreams and create, bring them dreams into your reality. And I feel like here you are shape-shifting into that swan, right? This swan is what they move forward gracefully. They are poised. So dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul for Taurus in love. Oh, yep, there's that purification right there. King of Wands. Right? The King of Wands. Purifying what? That shadow. There it is again. That shadow. Fiery climax. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right? King of Wands energy. So there you are, purifying that shadow of emotions when it comes to love, and rising above it. Again, realizing how your dreams come through and shift into your reality, and all the struggles and challenges that you're having within your reality all revolve around your dream state, because you're magical. You are very magical, and you are trusting in that. You're trusting that this completion of a cycle, this completion of purifying this shadow is building something positive. So you are having faith that your lessons that you are learning are going to reveal themselves in time, and they will, right? They're going to harvest. So your dreams actually harvest into your reality, and you're realizing that, and you're learning them lessons on how to shift your reality through your dream state. Moon, full moon energy, full moon in Scorpio. All right, so what are some things, what are some signs that you're showing, Taurus? What are some signs that you are showing, Taurus, in this full moon in Scorpio? Signs that you're showing, Taurus. Yep, confirmation, truth chills. So if you're getting truth chills as you're watching this video, this is message. This is your sign that it is for you. And emotions, shark survival mode. So you could actually be seeing the signs of these deep emotions and how you've kept, how they have kept you in survival mode. Therefore, recognizing what you need to complete and contemplating with your higher self in the fifth dimension, dream state, what needs to be purified, what needs to be completed. Wow, Taurus, this is a beautiful reading. So what chakra is being the most affected in the full moon in Scorpio? Third eye chakra, another card of dreams. Labradorite, dreams are where your mind translates the divine, Taurus. So it's all about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams in the full moon in Scorpio, because your dreams are manifesting into your reality. There are significant messages in your dreams, and they are showing you what you need to purify, right? What you need to purify to create a different reality. beautiful. My goodness. What a powerful reading for you, Taurus. So who is around you in the full moon in Scorpio? Who is around Taurus in the full moon in Scorpio? The Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Track down your fears, right? Them shadows, the nightmares. Track them down. And look again. Look at the paintings on this warrior. I mean, this is beautiful. And then we have that skull of transformation. You have your antennas up for the clairvoyant. Or you very well could be in the dream state when you shapeshift into your soul form on the 3D realm, even have horns. Look at these ram horns, just like in Aries. That is a very similar card. Very, very similar. Let me pull that down there. I just noticed that. Look how similar. The ram horns, right? The ram horns. The face, right there it is. There it is again, that ram. I just don't even know what to say. Like, I am so blown away. What a beautiful reading. Oh, well, good thing that I have a candle that is in a jar and not a tea light. Because my card would have just done caught on fire. I forgot to light the other side of my lights too. Oh. Let me hurry up and turn them on real quick. There we go. All right. So, put this back up here for you, Taurus. All right, so let's see why the Hunter is coming in for you, Taurus. Track down all your fearful thoughts that are causing nightmares and feelings. And when you find them, you will find your desires right here, the sacral chakra as well. So beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull one final card. This is an animal card with another crystal on it for Taurus. 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 What animal wants to come through for Taurus? Taurus. Okay, so we have the opossum, ametrine, cleverness, strategy, and wisdom. Opossum, spirit of opossum, combine cleverness and strategy with my wisdom in order to achieve my goals, right? So, and they're saying to bring ametrine. Ametrine and labradorite are your crystals to carry with you for the full moon in Scorpio, Taurus. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day, Tauruses. Capricorns. So here are your full moon in Scorpio messages for Capricorns. So what does the full moon in Scorpio energy look like around Capricorns? Well, as I was looking at the screen, they decided to fly out. So what do you need to release, Capricorn, right off the bat? What do you need to release? Spirit is asking you. And then we have adjustments are required. So what do you need to release? What do you need to adjust? You know, to perhaps manifest something, or let's just keep going before I can even start talking. So what is a gateway? Get is opening up for you, Capricorn? What is a gateway that is opening up for Capricorns? A gateway that is opening up for Capricorns in the full moon in Scorpio. Gateway that is opening up for Capricorn in the full moon in Scorpio energy. Well, okay. So, trusting in your intuition, my life is truly guided. All right. So, I do see, what do you need to release? All right. What do you need to release to start trusting your journey? Because whatever it is that you need to release, it is key. It is a key that is going to fit in this keyhole and open up a whole new world to you. I see leaves on here. When I see leaves, I think of, fall time. I also, see the road ahead. You could see the road ahead. I feel like you could be clairvoyant as well and see the road ahead, but you're not trusting in it. So let's just go ahead and put that card right there for Capricorn. Listen to your heart, Capricorn, and act on your instincts. Trust that you are being guided as the messages you are receiving are in your highest good. Follow the nudges in your spirit. So I feel like, what is it that you need to release and adjust to start trusting in your journey? Start trusting in the messages that you are receiving. All right, Capricorn. So we're going to go ahead and see what is it that Capricorn needs to release or adjust. What does Capricorn need to let go of? Huh. Okay. So this is the front of your card. It says, Capricorns, taking time for meditation and prayer. Wow, that goes right along with trusting your intuition. Alright, so this is the back of your card, and it says, today I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I am creation of God and He loves me. God, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you, right? Trusting in your intuition and the messages that are coming through when you talk to me, and you will listen when I talk to you. So I feel like that's what's happening for you, Capricorn. I feel like the universe is adjusting your clairaudient. And I feel like you need to release, I feel like you just don't believe enough in yourself. So I do feel you need to take a moment. You just need to take a moment within yourself and start trusting that the universe has you. And the key to trusting in your intuition is to have faith, right? To have faith. Because you know what? I feel like you're clairaudient, and I feel like through this portal, the full moon in Scorpio is adjusting that for you. It is adjusting your clairaudient. So what do you need to release to start trusting in the messages that you are getting? And understand that your life is truly divinely guided. I feel like you just don't trust that they listen to you. I feel like you don't trust that the universe hears when you talk to them. Well, they're coming in and telling you, Capricorn, that they do hear you. What do you need to release that you're not trusting? What do you need to release? Your doubt within yourself. You need to start having faith in what you're hearing. You need to start having faith and trusting in your intuition. So Capricorn, what's going on with you spiritually? Where are you at spiritually in this full moon in Scorpio? Yep, you are definitely gifted. Spirit of St. Nicholas, gifts, generosity, and assistance. So I feel like the universe is assisting in adjusting your clairaudient, adjusting your gifts, adjusting what you need to let go of. What has kept you frozen, what has kept you stuck, right? You know, Spirit of St. Nicholas is wintertime here. So winter is frozen energy. So what, and look at this, there's even snow coming down on that card. So what do you need to release that is keeping you frozen and stuck, right? And Spirit is telling you to trust and have faith. Through meditation and communicating with the universe, that they have heard you and that they are coming back and answering your prayers, and that your life is truly guided. So they're adjusting your intuition, and they're adjusting, I feel, all of your gifts. Your clairaudient. I do specifically feel clairaudient. What a beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and pull. This is the Shapeshifter Tarot. Yes, I am going to read from the book because these cards are very deep. I do read intuitively as well. So let's go ahead and pull a card for Capricorn. What are they shape-shifting through this? How are they shape-shifting, or what are they shape-shifting? What is Capricorn shape-shifting into in the full moon in Scorpio energy? Look at that, the quest. Being in the flow right there. Being in the flow of your intuition, of your emotional body. So this is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is what? Walking away from emotions. Walking away from them frozen emotions that have kept you, you know, out of the flow of your intuition. Look at all the faces on here as well. So let's go ahead and we are going to read this card. Okay. So disembodied faces float in the rushing waters of a mountain stream, drifting in the water of universal possibilities, the stream. They seem as unaware of the vast spiritual and ancient knowledge, salmon, jumping about them as they are of the beautiful mountain and trees in the distance. Goddess power surrounds them in the form of water-worn stones. Yet they do not look at or acknowledge this power, for their eyes are closed to the truth, or else avoiding what lies close instead. So I feel like what Spirit is doing in this full moon in Scorpio, adjusting your gifts, because I feel like you are not acknowledging your intuition. You're not acknowledging the messages that are coming through to you. You're not acknowledging your power, that you have these gifts, right? So instead, they seek for a tangible, illusionary, or distant something that supposedly will require less discipline and responsibility. They have abandoned any seeking close at hand because they believe that their goals can only be found in another place outside of themselves, instead of looking inside of yourself, right? And I'm seeing here's that flow, and look at this flow, right? So you're looking outside of yourself for answers instead of looking inside of yourself, Capricorn, and trusting in your own intuition, trusting in your own gifts. So their emotions have been disengaged from reality. And that is why I'm seeing the frozen energy. You are frozen. Your emotions are keeping you frozen, and you're looking outside of yourself for answers when you should be looking inside and trusting. So as they float in a dream world of illusion, they ignore the mountain, gateway to the realm of spirit that rises from its surrounding peacefulness of green trees, nature. They even ignore the flowers of renewal close at hand. For them, the illusion and the dream have become the all. They have turned aside from reality and the beauty of truth that is, to the false illusion of truth may never be, that only leads to unfulfilled seeker and inner longing for you, Capricorn. So this card indicates a restless quest without a goal in reality. Stop and look at your inner motives in the illusion under which you live, Capricorn. Balance the spiritual and the physical, for you have allowed an imbalance to occur and it has kept you frozen. Believing that the spiritual is all and neglecting physical responsibilities. Your indecisiveness and refusal to make commitments or rational decisions have created problems in relationships and perhaps in employment as well. So if you're seeking answers outside of yourself, when spirit is actually answering you within you, but you're not trusting enough in your own intuition to be more in the flow, right? You're not having faith. But you keep asking, and then it's like we're asking, well, why aren't you showing me anything? But they are. They are. All right, Capricorn. So let's keep going. What's going on with love for Capricorn? What is going on with love for Capricorns? Love for Capricorns. Fall, harvest, right? Fall time. So I feel like that's darkness. You know, I feel like there's some candles lit for you. Look, adjusting something, candles lit to defrost them frozen emotions. Oh, I forgot, I gotta pull one more card. So what else is going on with love for Capricorn? Yeah, solitude. I feel like you feel like you're in the darkness. You feel like you're all alone. You do. You feel like you're all alone. Like the universe does not have your back. And to be honest with you, they do have your back. You're just not trusting enough in your own gifts to be in the flow of your intuition. So Spirit is telling you the full moon is reflecting back to you what is frozen, what has kept you stuck and frozen, and they are adjusting your emotional body and your gifts so that you can be more in the flow and hear clairaudiently and start trusting in that, trusting in your journey, and start trusting in the universe. And they're letting you know you're not alone, right? They're illuminating the way. You are not alone. So let's go ahead and clarify fall in solitude for Capricorn when it comes to love. Fall, right? Magician, manifesting tools. So I feel like you're the magician of your life. I feel Spirit is telling you you're not alone. You have everything you need to manifest love, but you're in the dark of how to do it because you don't trust in yourself. And I feel like that's what you're asking. You're asking the universe, why can't I find love? Why am I all alone? Why? And they're answering you that you're not alone, Capricorn. You are not alone. You need to just be more in the flow, because if you're not flowing and you're blocking that flow, what you are doing is you're blocking your manifestation. So you're the magician of your life, Capricorn. You are the magician of your life. You have the capability to manifest love, manifest things into your life. You need to go within. So solitude for Capricorn, right? Knight of Wands. You can go on this passionate adventure. You have the power to manifest and move forward. You do, but it's like you've turned your back on the tools within you. You've turned your back on your gifts. And that is why you feel all alone. So here you are when it comes to love. There could be, there could be this passionate adventure. There can be. You have the power to manifest it. But first, I feel like that's what you're asking about. Why am I alone? Why can't I find love? Those are some of the questions I feel that you're asking, and Spirit is telling you you're not alone. You have the capability to move forward. Your own emotions is what's got you frozen, because you're not trusting in the universe. You're not trusting that the universe has your back when it comes to your path. All right, so what are some signs that Spirit is showing you, Capricorn? What are some signs that you are showing, Capricorns? Yep, what you're clinging to. They're showing you that what you are clinging to. What is poison in your life. What else? Yep, and that you can be satisfied. You can be satisfied. You can have the satisfaction you desire if you stop clinging to the poison of your frozen emotions. So let's see. What is a chakra that is being affected? What is a chakra that is being affected for Capricorns? A chakra that is being affected for Capricorns. Solar plexus chakra, Amber, fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. So again, standing in your power. Solar plexus, being in the flow of your personal power. The solar plexus is your masculine energy, so your emotions are frozen and it's actually blocking your flow of your intuition. So they're telling you to grab a piece of amber and turn your worrier into a warrior, right? So I feel like that's what you're clinging to, is the worry. Because you're not trusting. You're not trusting in your path. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, we're handing you the key. We're going to adjust you and open up your gifts. We're going to turn that key within your solar plexus and remove this frozen obstacle that is keeping your flow blocked, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see who is around you, Capricorn. Who is around Capricorn in the full moon in Scorpio? Capricorn. Well, we have a whole bunch of them that just popped out. That is too many. I just want one person for Capricorn. Who is around Capricorn helping with this adjustment? The seer. See beyond the current situation. So you have the seer, who is, I feel like you're clairvoyant, you are clairaudient. There she is, the seer, messing with a crystal ball, right? Crystal ball. So we're going to see why this seer is with you, Capricorn. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. So clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. Capricorn, you are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. They're adjusting your clairvoyant and your clairaudient. Because look, here, I have faith that I will hear clairaudiently, clairvoyantly see. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize, because there is definitely a new door opening for you. Wow. Okay, well, let's keep going. So we're going to pull a final animal crystal card to complete your beautiful message, Capricorns. Capricorns. So what is a final animal card? An animal that wants to come through with a crystal for Capricorns. Fox. Tangerine aura quartz. So tangerine is orange and yellow, right? Orange is trusting in your intuition, right? Trusting in that intuition. So the fox, camouflage, observant, and playful. So be very observant, right? Clairvoyant. So fox, spirit of fox, teach me to remain silent, observe my surroundings in order to make the right decision at the right time. Thank you. Aho. So what a beautiful final message for you, Capricorns. So thank you for watching and have a blessed day.